Hello again. Well, I just read a rather interesting and somewhat disturbing article, and there's a video attached. It's on WorldNet Daily. The title is City Clerk: Ferguson Shooting Set Up by Cops. Well, you've got this guy by the name of John C.Mohammad. Does that give you a clue? Mohammed? Anyway, he was interviewed, and he was on Sean Hannity's show, and he said that he thinks it was a complete setup. He thinks that the cops pretty much shot themselves to get back in favor with the public. He told me these people aren't nuts. And here's what's really disturbing. After the Department of Justice, who spent almost a year trying to crucify Officer Darren Wilson, and they came back and said that it was a righteous shoot, this idiot says that, quote, "We can't stop now. We have to keep pushing this issue forward." What issue? Because this is a major problem that black men, black women are being shot down and killed by white police officers. Sometimes black, because the problem is not always these white people. Now, here's the part that really disturbs me. He says that there's going to be major movements until justice comes to black people, until justice comes to Mike Brown. Things are not going to stop. This guy needs to be put into a mental institution. I mean, here he's saying that justice has to be brought for Mike Brown. It was. His actions resulted in his death. Justice was served. The FBI, the CIA, and anyone and everyone else that Eric H. Holder could muster did their investigation. They said it was a righteous shoot. Officer Darren Wilson was protecting his life and the citizens of the city that he served. People like this are nuts. The problem is, he's not an isolated nutcase. They're everywhere. Even in the White House. Especially the residents of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. That's sort of what I think. Read the article. They're creating a race war. That's what they're doing. Divide and conquer. That's what they're doing. Read the article. And this John C.Mohammad, he needs to be put into a cell somewhere until his head starts thinking a little clearer than it's now thinking. That's sort of what I think. What do you think?